The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Dip 3 soda, can it.
They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He rifles one deep to the left. He's got it for a big play. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
That's the one danger defensively when you want to play zone coverage, because you leave a lot of windows and pockets out on the field. And if the offense and quarterback find one, they could hurt you. And you saw it right there on the crossing route.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Trying to beat the D deep. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down.
Banner.
The offense changing the play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
2nd down coming up.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Got his man on the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. This is a kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Touchdown, Dogs! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball on the first possession of the game, and they looked like it, scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Hauls it in. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The give to the tailback. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be second. Three.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down.
Okay, ready?
From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And I really like the belief and the discipline by this QB because he drops back. He wants to throw the football. He sees it's covered, but he says, I can go get it, and takes off and barely gets enough for the first down. But way to pull the trigger, run it, and run it with authority.
He lets one fly deep. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
22, water.
They'll leave it with him. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down.
Charcoal, ready, go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these third downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and a flow. Nice job reading the defense and beautiful pass.
Alabama with a 1st and 10 here.
Charcoal. Guard. Ready, set. Quad. Ready. Quad.
Let's go, defense.
Hey, flyer. Check out.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. If there's ever been a position group that sort of identifies with the team's mascot, it would be the bulldog mentality of this Georgia front.
Those hunkering down dogs up front, they got to hunker down and stop the run and be physical. And then guess what? It gets into passing situations. Now I'm quick. Now I'm on the edge. Now I'm making that quarterback's life a living you-know-what.
Buys a little time with his feet. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys.
Here we go.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Set hard.
Leaves it with the back. He breaks a tackle. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice job swarming to the football, engulfing the running back.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd.
With the score, Georgia 7, Alabama 0.
Set, ready.
He might want another play.
Shadow.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires left. Got the tight end outside. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That is a really good-looking throw. And you think about the expectation level now for quarterbacks at Georgia. Matthew Stafford was the #1 pick overall. Stetson Bennett won 2 national championships. Imagine the pressure on this guy. But when you see throws like that, he makes you believe that he can step up and lead this team to yet another natty.
And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup.
Gain of 7. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them. But exactly, get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Pass on 2nd down, complete.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense, next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field.
Military stunt. Okay, break. Ready.
They just keep firing. Looking to the big tight end. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Getting set for the point after.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Makes the grab on the left. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield. And he's
gonna take a shot. Picked off to stop the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And the Bulldogs take
And he
over.
can fill up the
First and 10.
hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. A sweet run gets it out to the 30-yard line, and that can really jumpstart a drive. They are letting the big dogs eat on the ground.
Pound, 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 the dog pound. Run the football, be physical. You can go back when Vince Dooley won a championship, Herschel Walker. You go all through the names. So many great running backs that run with an edge that are dogs.
They're going to ride this running back. Turning it on. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Looking downfield on first down. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
Down.
Making side adjustments here. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now on second down.
Military stunt. Military. Ready up.
Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. Shakes off the defender. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Line getting set on second down.
Ready, set. On set. To the line. To the line. On the ready.
Looking to fire. He uncorks one deep. Holds it in on the left. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs.
Huge game.
Here we go.
And
Set.
a first down.
On set. Front. Set up.
Wants to throw on first down. Looking left. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Cornhole 88. Cornhole 88. Let's go. Let's go.
Kill.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Loses one.
The defense did a really good job stringing that one out.
You got to see the counter when you start to pull guys understanding, I'm going to spill that ball, make sure it bounces outside, out wide, doesn't come downhill. Great job by the defense understanding that and pursuing to the football.
Got his man. Whoa! It's a fumble on the play. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Here's first and goal, and they could go to the locker room with a huge cushion.
Music note. Music note. Cooler 18. Set.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6.
Let's go.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
The kicker is
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Alabama 0.
And here he comes out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
First and 10.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive.
Trick 9B.
Off play action on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the grab inside the 30. Flying down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Alabama!
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Phyllis, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Mack.
Toledo is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in the Mack, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Ohio. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the Mack.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Running to the left. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Boy, he's over 100 now at 102 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing.
Incomplete on the screen. It's second down.
So now it's second and long.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got the first down, looking for more. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Bulldogs with the 1st and 10.
Base 27, jump.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Russell. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Working that left side now. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
How many first downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
221 wing, 22 water.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Touchdown, Dogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Georgia, 28, Alabama, 7.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes. This is a gamble. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the ground with the back. There he goes. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 1st down from their own 22.
Fly trumpet.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gonna let it fly. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And that's another first down. Number 18 on the field.
The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Timeout, Georgia.
And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. He will need some oomph in this one, a 51-yard attempt, and from the right side. Good, right down the boulevard. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. I know he thinks